What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? This is Coach Dee coming at you. All right, guys, we are here for another Ask Coach Dee session. All right, this is episode 2. And basically what we're doing is every Wednesday, guys, at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, bring your marketing questions. You know, sometimes you guys are out there marketing your network marketing business, and maybe you don't have a coach, right? Or maybe you do have a coach, and maybe there's some things that, you know, that person has taught you that were a little bit unclear to you. You need to gain some clarity in your business, right? Whether, you know, it's tips, tricks, whatever the case may be. Now's the time to go ahead and jump on and ask those questions so we can get you guys some answers alive. All right. So I am here for you guys. All right. Now, as you guys come in, definitely put down in the comments and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm tuning in from the Carolinas myself. Put down in the comments, and I'm going to be looking at my phone so I can make sure I can see your comments too. All right. Also, guys, if this happens to be your very first time on my channel, welcome. Definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and ding-a-ling that bell. Ding, ding, ding-a-ding-a-ding, that bell, so you can be alerted every single time that I come up with some content, because I definitely upload regularly on YouTube and everything, give you guys some more content. All right. So let's go ahead and dive in. As you guys come on, put down any questions that you guys have. You know, you guys know that I deal with, you know, social media marketing. I deal with Facebook marketing. I deal with YouTube marketing. I deal with Facebook groups. Okay. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of, as long as it's organic. All right. I don't deal with the paid traffic at this particular moment. Right. You can ask me questions about different programs, you know, because I've been in I have a lot of programs, and I've been in a lot of programs. You want to ask questions about that. What's going on? What's going on? Sis says, Annie Penny. What's going on, sis? Hey, drop down in the comments. Let me know where you guys tuning in from. What's going on, Tasha? What's up? What's up from Dallas, Texas? What's up? What's up? Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and drop down your questions that you have. We here for the next 10 minutes on this live Coach Dee session. All right, Ask Coach Dee. All right, so go ahead. I know sometimes, you know, some people will, you know, reach out to me. Sometimes some of you guys text me and ask me questions like, what is that about? It literally doesn't say text me about marketing questions, right? But guys, this is here for you guys. Okay, this is here. I'm here for you guys right there to get your questions answered. All right, Vancouver, what's going on, Annie? Annie, tell me what you're working on. Tasha, tell me what you guys are working on. Tell me what you guys are working on. You guys doing? I know, Tasha, you're doing Facebook marketing. All right. Tasha says, okay, this is a good question, Tasha. This is a good question. Tasha says, how do you manage multiple biz ops? That is a good question. When I first started, Tasha, when I first started, you know, people were like, oh, you know, just get one thing and that's it. Right. And there's some validity to that, to having just one. There's some validity to it. But this is what I found to be the best situation for me. And you can definitely try for yourself. Is when you get if you have different biz ops, get them where they're congruent. Meaning, I'll have things that, you know, like I'll have like my high ticket opportunity is basically a vessel for people to be able to make money, be able to make anywhere from $250 to $1,000 in commissions. And the product is like affiliate marketing training. That's a product, right? So then I have other products that would basically complement it. Right. So I have a marketing training platform that I use that's a complement, because think about it. Anybody who wants to make money online needs to know how to market. Right. So I have a marketing training platform here that I also promote. Right. Then you'll have your tools as well. So think about it. You'll have like your autoresponder tool, your funnel building system tool, you know, your tracking tool. Right. So you want to have basically what you want to have is things that support each other. Instead of, you know, let's say you have a biz op, right? That's, you know, make money online. But then on another hand, you have like weight loss or something, right? Now, the only time I would say that you would do something like that, at least when you're getting started. So understand what I'm saying. We're not talking about you already hit 6 figures. At least when you're getting started. Let's say if you have a biz op, your main biz op is like make money online, but you also have like weight loss because you're into weight loss. Like that's your, you know, one of your journeys. You're on that journey to lose weight. You know, then you're really buying it for the product. You're like, hey, you know what? I like this product. And if somebody else happens to want to lose weight along the way, that's awesome. So the way I do is, like I said, I try and keep it congruent you know, so that way I'm not in too many places, because there's some areas I don't really get into because it's just not my thing. Like cryptocurrency just isn't my thing, right? No matter how awesome it is, just isn't my thing. So I don't have any of those products in there. They're not congruent with the other things that I have, right? So you want to make sure that you keep things congruent. All right, that is going to be a big saver for you there, Latasha. How many ops are you in now, Latasha? Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, Annie says MLSP blogging and figuring out your program. All right. You're figuring out my, okay, all right. So you're into, so Annie, you're saying that you have the MLSP platform. Awesome. That's an awesome platform, guys. As a matter of fact, that is a very, very good marketing training platform. I definitely recommend it. If you guys have not already got in, anybody seen this on the replay, if you guys have not, you know, taking that up, you could definitely get a trial on that. I'll make sure after this coaching session that I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to take a trial for that MLSP platform. Good platform. And Annie says she's also doing blogging. Awesome, awesome. And figuring out my program. Okay, all right. And I definitely think I sent you. I think you watched the replay on that, Annie, of my high ticket program, and it's a way a person can definitely get into, you know, my coaching, where inside of my high ticket opportunity, what we do is I really kind of bring things down to the basics as far as social media marketing, how I leverage Facebook, how I leverage, you know, YouTube, but do it in about an hour a day. So that way people, when you're just getting started, a lot of times people don't have like 8 hours a day, right? But they got like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, you know, at the most, you know, to do this stuff. So I streamlined it, and that's what I got going on in my program and how a person can work with me. So that's good. That's good. Let me know if you got any questions on that too. What's going on, Debra? Pine Bluff, Arkansas in the building. What's going on? What's going on? All right, definitely put your comments down. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking back at my phone, making sure I'm not missing comments, and looking at my screen too, trying to make sure I don't miss any comments here. Okay. All right. Tasha said I'm in for right now. Okay, cool. Tasha, now you had asked about how do you manage, you know, your multiple ops. Okay. Now look at the things that you're actually promoting, because sometimes we'll buy things that we don't necessarily keep promoting. I know I've done that a couple times. You know, I bought something, it didn't turn out to be what I thought it was going to be. So I'm like, man, nah, I can't sell that. Over for it. I just lost money on that. You know, and then other times you may buy something and the company is just kind of goes kaput. I know that happened to me, you know, so then that doesn't count anymore, because I'm not going to promote something if the company goes kaput. So of the things that you're in right now, Tasha, you know, think about, for one, are they congruent? And if they are congruent, then maybe you pick up something along the way because maybe you wanted to use it as a product, or maybe it's something that's like seriously passive. Because the last thing that you want to have happen is that you're out there, you know, with 4 different, you know, business opportunities, and they're pulling you all over the place, especially if you're building a team. Guys, especially if you're building a team. If you're building a team, for example, where people are in Forex over here, you know, that you build a team because you joined like Tradera or something, and they're learning trading over here, and they want to sell trading, right? Or sell training. That was a tongue twister. But anyway, and then over here you got a make money online opportunity, and then over here you got a weight loss opportunity, and all these people are going to need your help. So it's going to be hard for you to try and put them all in one Facebook group, because the weight loss people don't care nothing about the trading, and the trading don't care nothing about the weight loss, and none of them care nothing about the make money online stuff, you know, so they're going to feel left out. So that's why I said you want to keep it, you know, congruent. So that way, like what I do, all of the stuff that I actually promote, right? All the stuff that I actually promote is based around the people bought something and they need to know how to market it. Right. So if you take it from the market side, if that's your thing, right? If that's your thing, that doesn't have to be your thing, but that's what I do. Mine is based around the marketing. So if a person buys my high ticket opportunity, cool. They're going to need to learn how to market it. So boom, get on in. Right. If they buy the marketing platform, they're still going to need my coaching assistance to help things kind of, you know, go smoother. Cool. Boom. So I let them know how they can get in. Boom. And they're going to learn how to market. Right. But if I was teaching people to lose weight, for example, Tasha, if I was teaching people to lose weight, for one, I would be up here losing some damn weight myself. Right. If I was teaching them to lose weight. But I wouldn't be trying to teach people to lose weight on top of in the same group trying to teach people to trade Forex, or in the same group trying to teach people, you know, just to kind of make instant pay. You know, it wouldn't mix. Okay. So with the 4, tell me what type of congruency that you have. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Good question, guys. Keep them coming. All right. Tasha says, what if you're brand new and don't understand marketing online? What should you do? Good question. Good question, Tasha. Okay. If you're brand new, right, and you're like, you know what, I'm just starting out, I want to learn this. It's one of two ways you can go, okay? Because there's two different types of people that I've seen so far, and myself is one of them as well. There, on occasion, this is the rarity. On the rarity, there are some new people who can handle something that's a little bit more kind of in your face and a little bit faster, meaning like, you know, joining something that maybe does training like every day, right? That's kind of fast paced because it'll feel like a fire hose coming at you, like, whoo, right? You know what I mean? You ever felt like a fire hose coming at you with a lot of information? So if a person is just getting started and they're not the type that can handle like a fire hose, like, whoa, if they, you know, get overwhelmed easy, like I said, this is a rarity. Most people will get overwhelmed. But if you're in that rare case, then I would say you definitely want to link up with a program that has training every day, right? You know, because if you're not going to be overwhelmed, right? Now, the majority of people that I've come across, okay, are at the stage of when they're just learning, they're at the stage that they really don't even know the basics. I started there. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't even know how to do a Facebook Live, let alone a YouTube video. What? Okay. So then I would say it would be best for the majority of beginners to get with a person, get with a program or whatever that goes in a little bit more structured, slower pace type situation. Maybe like twice a week type of training type situation. Because most people, when they get online, they still have a job, you know, so you got the job, you got life. And if you get caught up into trying to train every single day, it's going to feel overwhelming. So what I do, that, and it's wonderful that you brought that up, because one of the things that I do in my coaching for my high ticket is I scale things back, right? We meet twice a week. I scale things back and put things in a slower pace, but in a more structured manner. Because it's like, think about it. If you have a checklist, right? For instance, right? Let's say if I tell you there's 5 things that you need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If I tell you there's 5 things you need to do every day in your business, right? It's really easy for you to now check it off and say, okay, I did this, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that, right? But if I tell you, okay, yeah, you got things to do in your business, right? But then if I'm, you know, let's say this day I'm teaching you about funnels, right? And let's say this day I'm teaching you about autoresponders. This day I'm teaching you about prospecting, right? This day I'm teaching you about emails. You know, it's like I'm teaching you good stuff if I'm doing this. But what I'm finding is happening with beginners is that when you switch it up with so many different topics, people feel like it's a fire hose coming at them, and they need it to scale back to where, okay, instead of doing a different topic each day, they might need like 2 topics consistently, 2 topics, you know, consistently. And that's what you cover for like every week. Just the same 2 topics, same 2 things, same 2 things, same 2 things. Because at the end of the day, it is about repetition and doing the same thing over and over and being consistent with it. So that's what I would say for a brand new person. You know, if you're the type to get overwhelmed fast, don't just, you know, go out there, you know, like trying to, even if you join something that has training every single day, which is because that's one of the platforms I'm in does, and I love it, right? But even I had to scale back as far as like, oh, wait a minute, you know? So be prepared to scale back and say, okay, which trainings do I need to go to right now, right? And even if, you know, you get into a training platform that's like that, then I would definitely say lock arms with someone who's already in the platform and has gone through the overwhelm process, right? So that they can kind of scale it back for you, right? Like, for instance, when people get involved with me within MLSP, because that's what Annie was talking about, you know, now I've learned to say, hey, guys, wait a minute. Let me show you how to scale this back so that you don't get in there and you're getting overwhelmed. Okay, so that's going to be the main thing that is going to, you know, help you out. Okay, and let me know if that makes sense. What's going on, Annie? Annie says Grant Cardone has a great program. I don't know what program he has specifically, but I definitely follow Grant. I definitely follow Grant Cardone. You know, I am definitely on board with his 10X. As you guys are following, you probably already know I'm a 10X type of person. Like, let's get it. Okay. Like, I am dead serious with that. All right. Awesome. 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 Let me know what other questions you guys got. You guys got some good questions right there. All right, you said that's making sense for you, Tasha. Okay, awesome, awesome. That is good. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, Annie. What other questions do you have? I think what industry? I think you said, Annie, are you in the health industry right now, Annie? And Tasha, I know you said you have four biz ops. You know, what is your main focus with your biz ops? You know, like what's the main industry that you're in with your biz ops that you're trying to take it to? You know, and tell me, guys, what do you feel right now? Because everybody's going to have hurdles. That's the thing. Everybody's going to have hurdles. It is what it is, right? No, you're never going to not have hurdles. But what do you feel would be like on your top priority of your hurdle right now in your business? Like some people may say, you know, right now they're not sure how to post, or right now they're not sure how to stay consistent, or right now they're not sure how to close it, or whatever. You know, everybody has hurdles, but something is going to be, you know, whatever you feel is more, you know, more stressing you out, if you will. You know, I know when I first started, you know, my hurdle was I didn't know how to get leads. When I first started in 2018, I didn't know how to get leads. So that was like the first hurdle. Then when I, you know, came across a way to get some, you know, get some people who were interested, then I didn't know what to say in the inbox. I was a mess. Okay. I was a mess. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Annie, okay, cool. That's right, the health and wellness space right there. So one thing that you guys want to think about as well, okay, is that you want to think about what kind of got you into the area that you went into. Like what, like for instance, Annie, what got you into health and wellness? And the reason why is this because it's going to be easier for you guys, right? It's going to be easier for you guys to really stick with it if you're doing something that you actually care about. Right now, I know sometimes people choose companies because of the comp plan, like, oh, the comp plan is the you know, it's awesome. I can, you know, like an MLM, and they're like, oh man, I can make all this money off of my downline and stuff, you know, which is cool. I love MLM too, right? But I'm just saying that you want to choose things that you have some type of passion for, so that way when the times do get a little rough, you know, and before the money starts rolling in and stuff, you know, you'll want to stick with it a lot longer. Right? You won't be wanting to quit after like 30 days, you know? So what got you into the health and wellness? Because just a little backdrop on this, because I know when I first got started online, I started with a roadside assistance company. It was MCA. And I only did it because I wanted to make some extra money. Consequently, I only made $9.24 in my first 90 days online. That sucked, okay? But I was doing it for the wrong reason. So what happened was over time, it evolved. Well, it didn't take that much time. It quickly evolved to, wait a minute, I don't know how to market, so I didn't know how to market. And so I felt that pain of not knowing how to market. So it evolved into, you know what? I can teach people how to market so that way they can set themselves free financially. You know, I did have a passion for helping people set themselves free financially because I knew financial independence was where it's at, you know, and I used the marketing training as a vessel to be able to do that. So, you know, my passion definitely grew. Amy says, I also do affiliate marketing with people like Peggy McCall, Grant Cardone, and Bob Proctor. Awesome. I don't know. I'm not even going to, you know, pretend that I know who Peggy McCall is. But I do know Grant Cardone and Bob Proctor. And I do know that Bob Proctor has an affiliate program. I actually recently signed up for his affiliate program, you know, because I love his content. I didn't even think that he had an affiliate program. I didn't even think about it, you know, and something one day, this was only like maybe a week and a half ago, something was like, yo, just, you know, see if he has an affiliate program, and he does. I'm like, wow, he has products on ClickBank. I think it's like 3 products. So I'm an affiliate for Bob Proctor's products. I didn't even know Grant Cardone had affiliate products. But I love me some Grant and I love me some Bob Proctor, girl. So it's like, yo. So if y'all see those emails coming out with my link for Bob Proctor, y'all need to go and pick something up, all right? Because I love me some Bob. Awesome, awesome. Tosh says the main one is helping people get free leads using their Facebook profile. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, if that's your main focus right there, if that's your main thing right there, then definitely when you're out there, you know, promoting and stuff like, you know, on Facebook or whatever, you know, you definitely want to make sure your messaging stays congruent, right? Now, keep in mind, you may have other things that you have in your saddle, right? And you can leverage some of those things. Now, I'm about to give y'all a nugget right now, okay? Check this out, okay? You can leverage other programs that you're in to help you with the other programs. Let me give you an example. So, Tasha, you said you got one that's help you get free leads, right? And I know that you're in another one that is like a high ticket opportunity, right? Which is make money online, right? You can leverage that. You can say, hey, you know, I'll, you know, help you out with some training on how you can get, free leads when you join me in this high ticket thing, or you can leverage it, guys. You can leverage it and say, hey, if you want to get into, if you want to work with me, right, I will be your coach, right? And don't freak out the word coach. Like, seriously, everybody needs one. Like, I should have got one like from day one, but I didn't know no better. Okay. But, say, hey, I'll be your coach and here's the package, right? You can price as a package, and to join me, in my coaching and, to get my support, and then, you're going to get this opportunity, you're going to get this opportunity with it. So you can use things to leverage other things. And obviously, if you have an opportunity as teach people to get free leads on Facebook, guess what that also means? Here's another nugget. Guess what that also means? That means that you now know how to get leads on Facebook using your profile. So guess what you now can do? You can do just what I did. Guys, this is a nugget. Pay attention. Just what I did when I made my Facebook Leads Master class that I'm actually delivering, now it's an 8-week course, right, that I'm delivering live to people, right? I actually took what I learned, right, and in my, extra strategies and everything, and I added my coaching to it to help people through it in a more strategic process, a more slowed down process, so that they can understand the information. But I used training, right? I used training that I had learned from another platform. You understand? So you can always leverage what you have. You don't always have to be out there. Let's say you have a weight loss product, or, or a product that helps people get more money back on their paycheck or something. You don't always have to promote that thing out front, right? But you can have that in your backpack, if you will, right? So there's ways that you can have that together without you looking all over the place on your profile, and you can manage those things. Now, I'm gonna tell you the key way to really be able to manage different business opportunities is with your onboarding process. All right. So I won't be able to cover the onboarding process, like, details as far as, how to really get into that on this call, because we only have limited time. But if you show up on the next session, Tasha, and ask me about that onboarding process, we'll get into that at the beginning. All right. So definitely, hopefully that's making sense for you. All right. All right. And Annie said, okay, Annie said she got into the health and wellness because she wanted to lose weight. Awesome. And that is definitely a good motivation, and that is a story that you're going to be able to share with people, Annie, because as you move forward and you're losing weight, when it starts working for you, it's going to be really easy for you to get signups, because people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I see your before picture, your after picture. Oh my gosh, Annie, you're amazing. You lost this weight. How'd you do it? And they're going to naturally want to lock arms with you. And then you're naturally going to get some people who also want to sell the product too. That's where your marketing comes in. And you're also going to be able to leverage other things that you're in to leverage the marketing, Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. What's going on? I see Karanda. What's going on, Karanda? What's going on, guys? All right, guys, y'all know this is our little quick Ask Coach Dee session every Wednesday. I thank you guys for tuning in. Check this out. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and click the bell, so the next time I put out some content, because I put out content every week, right? You could be alerted the very next time I bring out some content. And if you guys are interested in working with me and locking arms with me in my coaching, atmosphere, right? So you can get that, how I, leverage Facebook and YouTube and make those high-tech commissions, right? If you're interested in locking arms with me, make sure that I leave a link down below, all right, for you guys to check it out. And I'll make sure I put a link to the replay of what I have going on as well, the way that you can lock arms with me in my opportunity and get my coaching, okay? Get my coaching, get the help. Don't be out here struggling by yourself. Ain't nobody got to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? You ain't got to do that, all right? So other than that, definitely subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, all right, and show up. Y'all already know, show up on Wednesday at our next episode of Ask Coach Dee Live, and bring y'all questions, baby, and show up early. Bring y'all questions. Other than that, y'all already know, baby, what it is. What we gonna do? We gonna take the right to the top. All right.